So Ben Carson was he was asked what we need to do to fight ISIS. And this is what Ben Carson said.
We need to make sure that any place, I don't care whether it's a mosque, a school, a supermarket, you know, a theater, it doesn't matter.
What is wrong with the way why can't he just pronounce words, right? He called hummus. He called Reince Priebus, by the way, during the debate. I don't know if you heard that. Was
he wrong, though?
No, he's not wrong. A theater. Okay, here we go.
A lot of people getting there, engaging in radicalizing activities, then we need to be suspicious of it. We have to get rid of all this PC stuff. And people are worried about somebody's going to say that I'm Islamophobic or what have you. This is craziness because we are at war. We are
at war. And, you know, when you're at war with terrorists who don't, again, even own a plane, what you do is you immediately suspend the Constitution and you start doing everything that's anti our values. You start to have religious tests for people entering the country, and you start to target certain religions, and you start to...
Everything you're saying is way more coherent than anything he just said.
Yes.
Because he got lost in his own thought, and he was like, well, you know, public places... And then he started to go, these are the places that people are being radicalized. People aren't being radicalized at the movies.
Theaters.
Yeah, at the theaters.
Theaters, wherever people are being radicalized, at the theaters.
Like, he can't get through a paragraph of thought without getting lost.
But the whole thing is, here's that PC. See, the whole thing is Democrats, liberals, they're too politically correct. Regressives, they're too politically correct to fight Muslim Islam jihadists. That's the whole thing, right? That you're too politically correct. You're afraid of offending someone who's a terrorist. And but that was a theme. That's the whole thing. Barack Obama's too politically correct. The liberals are too politically correct. You got to call spade a spade. And by the way, Ben Carson, you're on that stage because of political correctness. It used to be a time when it was called, oh, you're too PC. You're going to let the black sit in the front of the bus. You're so politically correct. You won't even use the N-word. Oh, you're so politically correct. You're going to let a black guy marry your white daughter. That used to be also called political correctness. Right? Not having segregation used to be politically correct.
Yeah. Now it's just called correct.
Now it's just called correct. So now you want to isolate because we get a threat to our security, which ISIS, again, they're not a threat. They're not a threat to our security. Terrorism. And what do? You immediately turn into the opposite of a free liberal democracy. So political correctness, that's the whole thing. Oh, if we just had the courage to call all Muslims terrorists, then we could finally win. That's the problem. You just have to have the balls to be, you know, bigoted and I don't know, suspend our Constitution. That's really what he's saying, right?
Oh, sure.
That's what they say when they say political correctness. That's what they mean.